It's Laura Eubanks of Design for Serenity with your succulent tip of the day and a garden maintenance / tour in 4S Ranch. Many of you will remember back in, we believe it was February of this year, 2021, we installed phase 2 of this garden, which was the front. And this area of San Diego gets really hot in the summertime. And I have been so pleased today with how beautiful everything looks. I mean, even the soft stuff has thrived in this garden. We're just so pleased. The cotyledon longfingers is everything. It's giving me life right now. This plant is so stunning. We cut off pulled out the Cameronii and cut off the roots and reset them. They had already thrown off so many roots. It's unbelievable. So we did that. That's pretty much it. The rest of this is as you see it. Hannah, look at those kiwi. Those aeonium kiwi. I mean, even the aeoniums, which are summer dormant, are just having a party and showing off. Look at that blue glow in front of you. Oh, man. Yeah, just super duper. Lots and lots and lots and lots of microclimates in this yard, but this is pretty much full, hot, blazing sun.
It's 92 degrees.
Yeah, it's 92 degrees Fahrenheit today, and yeah, I mean, we've got, a lot of your usual suspects in this garden, a lot of crassula, a lot of aeonium, lots of aloes. Look at this sunburst. Just as happy as a little clam. And this is a really interesting combo, the Euphorbia millii and the aloe blue elf. This is an extremely stressed blue elf. As you can see, it's almost purple. It's kind of a mauve color. I just love that. And this throws off such a plethora of flowers in the spring as to not be believed. We have, what are these again, Colin? Acatissima. I keep wanting to call it something else. The Acatissima are very, very stressed. But, even really stressed, they don't look bad. And once the weather cools down, which it should be doing any day now, these are just going to absolutely come to life. We've also got an aloe Mr. Toothy. This is one that I haven't seen at Waterwise Botanicals for a while. They must be out. Look at the striations on the teeth of that plant. It is so, so pretty. All right, you want to walk through this way, Hanny? Okay. All right, now this is the shady side of the garden. This stays in shade all afternoon. So this is where we planted bromeliads, mangabeys, portulacaria. We've got a dazzlerian. Again, lots more aloes. Just things that are maybe a little bit more sensitive. Yeah, and then, we have this borrowed landscape. We've got an olive tree and some shrubs at the neighbors that have done a beautiful job of dropping leaves on my lava rock. But, yeah, we picked a lot of them out, but, we couldn't get every single one. These Kalanchoe luciaes, this was a hybrid something. If you know what this is, please let me know. I don't remember. It was new at Altman Plants, and it's getting ready to bloom, but it's not got there yet. So I told the client we were not going to cut these back right now, but when we do, or when she does, the way we'll handle it is to cut the plant very low, because all of this is bloom that's going to die. Cut this off very low, and then what I'm hoping will happen is the leaf or the plant will branch beneath the cuts that are made to flesh back out and start all over again. I've been very, very pleased with the Ruchia in this garden. It's done very well everywhere I planted it, and that can be kind of a persnickety plant. Our Burschernia. Burschneria. Yeah. Anywho.
Oh, there's some right here.
Ew. What?
I mean, we killed them, but.
Oh yeah. Here's we had snout weevil in the Burschneria.
Move.
And she had lost 2 and the third one was on its way out. So we just removed them and we're not going to plant anything in this area. We really like it. It's behind the barbecue. This makes it a lot easier to access the gorgeous gutters, which also look fantastic. I brought some plants to pop in to fluff them up, but for the most part, they just look spectacular. The client hand waters these gutters once a week with a hose. No fuss, no muss. Say hi to Gordon. Look who's back. It's Gordon. And look at the coin plant over here. How fun is this? Whoop, look at it go. This is the only succulent vine that I know of. And it's really fun, isn't it? This pot is doing really well. These allostriata are spectacular. This kalanchoe, oh, just so luscious. Such a great mommy, plant mommy my client is. Over here, ooh, the fountain came on. I hear it. Look at this. Look at this fantastic lushness. This kalanchoe bracteatus, which is a cousin to the kalanchoe orgialis, is happy, happy, happy in this garden. I have one in a pot over there and a couple in the landscape. This just fabulous. I mean, look at this kalanchoe, this fang, bayerensis. What a happy guy. You know, I mean, I expected the crassulus to do well, but you know, this has just defied my greatest expectations. Yeah, look at these crazy pots that we did. Look at how they're just overflowing with majesticness. Just absolutely unreal. And then the Petalanthus bracteus that I planted wasn't really showing up over the fountain when we planted it, but this is exactly what I wanted it to do. Come up above, throw off its beautiful flowers. And this is, you know, the fake turf, the fake grass. So even the Portulacaria minima we're allowing to grow out to kind of soften that fountain there. It just looks so, so pretty. I did see a little bit of scale on this kalanchoe, so I did treat it with Ortho Home Defense. Oh my gosh, look at this Ruchia, Hanny. Woo-wee. Just happy, happy plant. This side looks like it gets a little bit of protection too from the hottest part of the day. The mangaves all bloomed, so we just cut the blooms back. You can see where we cut the bloom. And this plant is such a voracious pupper that you won't even notice the dieback with that plant. She's got some persimmons here. Petalanthus macrocarpus, which is a diminutive of the bracteus. More Ruchia. Look at how it's
so pretty.
This is so gorgeous. That's an Echeveria emerald ice. And I just love the way that those two are working symbiotically together. Just so, so pretty. Oh yeah, I've got to roll up this hose and move my watering can. Then there's some stone fruits here. Greg came over earlier today and wrapped the stone fruits a bunch of times with the drip irrigation so that they would get more water, as obviously they need it. Then she's got her cute little raised beds where they grow their herbs and vegetables. This is basil. Oh God, that smells so good. And then we have lemons and grapefruit. It looks like some sort of an orange, maybe a Valencia here. And then look at the apple. It's got an apple. This is a little baby tree. It's an Anna that I put in when I did the installation. I love that it's got a piece of fruit on it. And, oh, is there two? Oh yeah, there's two on that branch. And a couple babies right here that are making an effort. But yeah, I mean, this was really, really simple. Just goes to show you it doesn't have to be complicated. We used a 1/2 to 1 inch Arizona River rock. In Forest Ranch here, this is the native rock. So we just went with that. And then I just did a little burgundy lava in some places just for fun. And now let me show you.
These entry pots we did nothing to.
Yeah, then we didn't have to do anything to the entry pots.
I just turned them a little.
Hannah turned them a little, but again, the macrocarpus, and then the clavatum, sedum clavatum, and some other just tough sedums, and a little bit of aloe blue elf. Done, done, done. Then these pots, very interesting. This one was so desiccated.
Hold on, switch sides.
So desiccated. We thought maybe just because it was getting a lot more sun, this one was getting the shade of this tree. But when we investigated, we've discovered that the irrigation, these were pre-plumbed by the builder with irrigation tubes that came up through these posts and into the pots, which are heavy concrete. And this one's clearly not working. So we put 4 gallons of water on this, and it's, oh, there. It's,
Yeah, I finally did it.
finally a little bit wet there. Well, is it? No?
Yeah, right there. Deep.
Oh yeah, see right there. Okay. Yeah, it just soaked up this water like a sponge. So I encourage the client to hand water this side, and I think it'll bounce back really, really well. This also a hot area. So I came in and I supplemented with some Kalanchoe orgialis and some Lucier and the Cotyledon orbiculata. Oh yeah, this is such a hoot. I don't hate that. We did Crassula ovata around that variegated attenuata. I think that looks cute. I'm keeping it. Well, there's one more thing though. Next phase. So when we get into the new year, probably in early spring, we'll be doing this side. This is what the builder left them with. This big agave americana was a gift from another client that we stuck in the ground just kind of as a placeholder until we could get in here and really do it up. But they are going to have this tree removed and all of these bushes, and we will basically do on this side what we did on the other side to completely finish the yard and the look. So very pleased, very excited. I'm always amazed at these plants. It doesn't seem to matter where I plant them, what part of the county or the state that I'm in, they just defy all expectations. So this has been Laura Eubanks with Gordon, Kevin, Cullen, Hannah in 4S Ranch with your succulent tip of the day. Bye guys. This is a snout weevil. This is the booger that attacks our agaves and other plants. So we had some bursionaria that got hammered. So we are removing those plants and we'll be treating the soil, and we're not going to put, oh God.